Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, Lauren here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Karen, and she's selling her display advertising and Amazon Associates business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Karen. How are you doing today?
Good. Thank you for having me today.
Great. Yeah, I'm really excited to have you on the show and looking forward to learning more about your business. But before we dive in, I'm going to go over a brief summary of the business. This is a display advertising and Amazon Associates business created in April 2019 in the baby care and information niches. The average monthly revenue for the business is $3,829, and it makes an average of $3,788 per month in net profit. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 57941 to learn more about the business. Or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. The assets included in the sale are a primary domain and all site content and files, an additional domain and all site content and files, a 301 redirect, employee contacts, and Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram social media accounts. So now that we know more about the business, let's hear from the seller. Karen, can you tell us a little about your background in building and running online businesses?
I used to be working as a staff accountant, which demanded lots of hours. Kids were getting constantly sick. So I was looking for a way to work from home and have more flexible schedule. Luckily, my husband is very knowledgeable with SEO, so he was able to help me with the technical side of things while I was working on the creative side.
Fantastic. Yeah, it certainly sounds like the perfect solution to your problems. Why did you choose to write content around this particular niche?
So I have 3 kids under 10 years old, and I was very concerned about safety. So that led me to this amazing journey to educate other moms and to help them to find the best choices and provide a lot of useful information for them.
Wonderful. Yeah. I mean, it certainly sounds like you have a passion for the business. What is the reason that you're selling it now?
Well, currently I own a large food blog that requires lots of time and money.
Okay, perfect. So you're just trying to clear your plate a little bit there.
Yes, correct.
Wonderful. Well, is there anything you learned from this business, any success stories that you would apply to any future sites or businesses that you work on?
Yes, so it's very important to find the unique topics with less competition. And for instance, we had one of the topics that we did the research and were able to publish generated for us 25,000 monthly page views and was very successful. So that leads me to the next very important key point is to publish the quality content on the regular basis.
Yeah, absolutely. Quality content is key and that consistency as well. I'm sure there were some things that didn't quite go according to plan. Was there anything that you would do differently a second time around?
So originally we chose one monetization method that led users to poor user experience since we only linked to Amazon. And we did not provide other shopping choices for the users.
Yeah, that's a great point. Diversification is definitely important there. So do you do anything in terms of marketing, and where does most of your traffic come from?
In terms of the marketing, we try to publish quality posts on the regular and steady basis, and the majority of our traffic comes from Google.
Okay, wonderful. So Karen, if you were to keep the business, what are some of the ways that you would try and grow it further?
As I mentioned before, originally we only concentrated on our niche. So going forward, I would expand shoulder niches, publish more informational content, and reduce the reliance on affiliate-based content to a bare minimum, and also improve existing reviews to match Google recent update guidelines and make sure to have everything, like all the content, to be high quality and, as the saying goes, less more.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a fantastic point. So, regarding your role in the business, how many hours per week do you spend on the site and what sort of tasks take up your time?
So on average, I spend 15 to 20 hours on a weekly basis. So I focus on publishing a good quality content, first researching the low competition topics and making sure to edit well all the information before publishing.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it sounds like you have a good focus on quality there, which is definitely very important. Do you work alone in the business or do you have any employees working under you?
I work with a Upwork platform, and we have our writers that help us to generate and publish the content. And I do make sure to give them guidance along the way to make sure that all the content is high quality.
Wonderful. Yeah. So, for someone who's not familiar with this business model or the particular niche that you operate in, what skills or requirements would you say are needed to run this business successfully?
It's very important to be a hard worker, be very passionate and consistent in this business. And furthermore, it's essential to be a good editor.
Yeah, that's certainly true. What would you say are the biggest risks associated with the business that buyers should be aware of?
So normally I would say it's a Google algorithm. However, we recently got hit with an update and we feel that most of the risk is already baked in. So from now on, it's only the way to go up.
Yeah, I'm sure buyers will be very relieved to hear that. And how much support are you willing to offer the buyers to help ease the transition?
So we're willing to offer 30 days with 2 Skype calls.
Okay, wonderful. And would you be open to negotiating something like an earnout?
We feel that we're priced to sell, so we're not going to be open for earnout.
Okay, fair enough. And would you be willing to commit to a non-compete agreement?
Yes, we're open to sign a non-compete agreement specific to the niche.
Wonderful. So that leads us to the final question of the interview, and probably the most important one, which is if you had to put yourself into the shoes of a buyer, why do you think your business is a business worth buying?
So the business is 3 years old. It's a very aged business. The niche is in very high demand that only few people can cover very, very well. And we also feel that after the pandemic is over, the business will experience a major increase in demand.
Yeah, those are all fantastic points and very compelling reasons why I think buyers will be very interested in this business. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners that I might have missed?
No, I think I covered all the important key points.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Karen. It's been so great talking to you and learning more about your business.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 57941. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.